Welcome back to City Insider. This is a YouTube channel for news, stories, and analysis surrounding Manchester City Football Club. I will update new video every day. Like, subscribe and turn on notifications to support me. Brazilian coach made Ederson and Alisson start decision. Brazil interim coach Fernando Diniz has rated Alisson Becker among the world's top 3 goalkeepers but admitted there is a dilemma regarding Ederson. The Manchester City keeper is also in the highly talented Brazil national squad, with both keepers among the leading names in the Premier League. Alisson started all but one of their World Cup games in Qatar, with Ederson filling in during the 1-0 loss to Cameroon in the final game of the group stages. It's a difficult situation for the interim coach, and he hasn't shied away from the issue as he has left Alisson out of both games during the international break so far for the wins over Bolivia and Peru. I don't know, I don't have that statement from Chit, because Ederson also played some games. I think it's always difficult. It was also difficult for Chit, he explained. I think both are among the 3 best goalkeepers in the world, so it's always hard for you to make an assessment and decide. Anytime, any of them can play, but, specifically, including Perry, Bento, Weverton, among others. But those two, Alisson and Ederson, they have been playing at a very high level for a long time, then it's a matter of feeling the moment for you to decide. Right now, we're going to start with Ederson, but it's a dispute that will always be open. What was also strange was the decision by former caretaker boss Ramon Menezes, who left the Liverpool shot-stopper out of the squad altogether during the mid-season international break in March. Despite that, he still has 61 caps for his country and is regarded among the very best keepers in world football. However, his omission from the Lev Yashin 2023 trophy was certainly a startling oversight, as he was named Liverpool's Player of the Season last year. Secret terms help Bernardo move to Barcelona. The Portuguese wizard penned an extension this summer to stay at the Etihad until 2026. Silva's new deal has landed him a bumper pay rise, but it does not mean he is 100% committed to City in the near future. If reports are to be believed, according to Mundo Deportivo, Silva has been keen on joining Barcelona for the past 2 years. Their financial woes have made a transfer impossible due to City's £86 million valuation. Yet a deal could finally go through next summer after Silva insisted on a £50 million release clause in his new contract. It is unclear whether the bargain sum applies just to Barcelona or to all interested teams, with Paris Saint-Germain and several Saudi sides strongly linked this year. But Silva is said to have his heart set on the Nou Camp and is hopeful of moving to Catalonia next summer. He's not the only player who's struck a similar agreement with their club following interest from Barcelona. Spain international Dani Olmo also penned a new contract with RB Leipzig. A former Barca Academy star, he has long been tipped for a return home despite links with City last month, and it's reckoned Olmo now has a £52 million release clause in his deal, specifically with the plan for Barcelona to activate it in 2024. Xavi Hernandez guided his men to La Liga title victory last term, but they had a fairly quiet transfer window by their recent standards. 3 transfers were completed for Man City midfielder Ilkay Gundogan and Athletic Bilbao defender Inigo Martinez, while £3 million was spent on ex-Chelsea anchorman Oriol Romeu. Barca ended their window with a double deadline day loan swoop for City's João Cancelo and Atletico Madrid's João Felix, but they banked around £90 million from sales, giving their finances a huge shot in the arm. Arsenal, Manchester City to battle Barcelona for Nahuel Molina. The 25-year-old made the move to the Red and Whites from Udinese last summer, and he impressed during the 2022-23 campaign, scoring 4 goals and registering 4 assists in 43 appearances in all competitions. Molina was on the scoresheet in Atletico's last match in La Liga, a 7-0 win over Rayo Vallecano, while he played the full 90 minutes in both of Argentina's World Cup qualifiers during the international break. A recent report claimed that Barcelona made a strong push to sign the right-back during the summer transfer window, with Xavi's side said to have had multiple offers rejected. Molina was allegedly the Catalan outfit's first-choice target at right-back, but a deal could not be agreed, with João Cancelo moving on loan from Man City on transfer deadline day. According to Fitches, the Argentine's agent has been contacted by both Arsenal and Man City, with the Premier League duo expressing an interest in his signature. The report claims that the World Cup winners' representatives are set to meet with Atletico in the coming days to discuss his future ahead of a possible departure in 2024. Molina does have a release clause in his contract, although the exact amount is unclear, with some reports placing the buyout fee at around €90 million, £77.4 million. Atletico are in a strong position when it comes to the defender's future, meanwhile, as he has another 4 years left to run on his contract. Having penned a 5-year deal last summer, Barcelona are still said to be keen on the South American and could potentially revisit their interest during next summer's transfer window. Cancelo is only on loan at Camp Nou, although the Catalan outfit's new director of football Deco has said that a permanent move could occur in 2024. A switch for Cancelo to Barcelona could actually open the door for Man City to move for Molina, with the Premier League champions looking for a long-term replacement for Kyle Walker. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta, meanwhile, is also believed to be keen to bring a new right-back to the club. Molina represented Boca Juniors ahead of a switch to Udinese, and he featured on 68 times for the Italian outfit, scoring 10 goals and registering 10 assists, before completing a move to Wanda Metropolitano. Pep Guardiola returns to work. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola has returned to the club after recovering from his recent back operation. The PA news agency understands the Catalan has now resumed duties after 3 weeks away. Assistant boss Juan Melillo took charge of first-team affairs as the 52-year-old travelled to Spain to undergo a routine procedure last month. In Guardiola's absence, the treble winners beat Sheffield United and Fulham to maintain their 100% start in the Premier League. City's squad were beginning to reconvene on Wednesday, following the international break. They return to Premier League action at West Ham on Saturday before their latest Champions League campaign begins at home to Red Star Belgrade next Tuesday. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.